rough. Let's bring it in the shed and see if we can get it. It's a bit rough. Bring it in and put it there. Whew. Move over. Let's see what's going on in here. Ants all over it. Don't tell me there's an ant's nest in here. What's the oil situation like? Has it got oil? Let's see. That's the carby drain hose. Get that out of the road. Let's see what's in here. Tilt it up just in case it's overfilled. These friggin' ants, where are all these ants coming from? All these ants coming out of this generator. Okay. Has it got oil? Well, it doesn't look like it was overfilled. Has it got any oil in it at all? Yeah, it's got oil. Got some oil. It's only good. Doesn't feel too bad. It's a bit crusty looking, but that's a good sign that it has oil. Let's check the air cleaner. Get this oil off my hands first. What's going on, little buddy?
Because look at the washing machine.
You want to look at the washing machine? Okay. There it is.
You have to look at, let me bang it.
Bang it. Whoa, cool. Don't break it. We need that. Okay, back over to the generator.
Okay.
What's going on in here with the air cleaner side of things? Is it clean? That looks pretty good. Yeah, it actually feels like there's got oil on it too. That's a bit perished. Down there. That's a bit. Yeah, that's perished. That has perished. Don't tell me that bottom air cleaner part has just fallen to pieces. The top part. It was okay. It looks pretty clean in there. Pretty dry. Hasn't got much oil on it, if any. That's a shame. That's just perished. Okay. What about the spark plug? Probably should have blown this off outside a bit.
No recording.
Why not?
Don't record generators.
You don't like generators?
You like to record me outside a little bit.
Yeah. It's got a bit of insect activity happening, but it doesn't look too bad. The insects have been living in it. It is like feral. Paint all over it, bits of paint. I wonder if that'll come off. I wonder if it'll even start. Has it got fuel? Yeah, looks like there's fuel in there. Should I drain it? Or should I just try and start it? It's a Honda. Probably just start anyway, won't it? I won't go back in. I can see the fuel down in there. Doesn't smell too bad either. Why won't that go back in? Oh yeah, there you go. It's back in. The lid. Fuel cap. Can't even read the... That's on off. That's on off, on. Still works. It's just really grimy looking. The cord looks okay. It's a pity about that bottom foam perishing. Oil leak there, is it? Is that sort of from me opening that? Probably is. Well, I think it's worth a try. I think it's worth trying to start it. So I'm going to put the camera down and bring it outside and try and start it. Just briefly. Where are all these ants coming from? Just ants all over it. I think there's an ant's nest in there or some shit. Can't see any ant's nest. That's filthy in there. What the hell do people do to these generators, mate? Okay. Yeah, so digging into it, and I think for sure there's an ant's nest in there because I've just started to pull off this front panel here, and there's just ants running around everywhere. There's an ant's nest in there. I can see them carrying the eggs out, little devils. So that's no good. Look at them all. Ants all over it, man. Okay, I think I found the ant colony. They're in under here, under this little rubber petrol grommet. All in under there, the little devils. Making that their home. So I'll pull that off if I can. Don't know that I can. But yeah. All in under there. So I think once I clean that out, the ant problem should be gone. All living in there, the little mongrels. runs, goes full. Maybe they were just storing it at the back there. Does it produce? Power. Let's see what that can produce. Died. Why? Maybe that's what was at the... Well, after I started it down there and it cut out when I plugged in the grinder, I was a bit worried, thinking, oh well, it's got issues. But I drained the carby out and it was full of water. The fuel in the carby had lots of water in it. And I drained it out and drained its fuel tank out as best I could. Put some fresh fuel in it and it started straight back up and seems to be running just fine now. Runs the grinder just fine. So yeah, just need to clean up the plastics. So yeah, just need to clean up the plastics, maybe get a new air filter. Seems to be running fine. I don't think I need to do anything with the carby. I drained all the petrol out of the carby bowl, and as I said, it was full of water, had lots of water in it, and it wasn't running very well at all. It's got oil. I might change the oil, get new air filters for it, and maybe a new spark plug, and try and do something with the plastics. I might get some paint stripper or something, because it looks like it's paint overspray that's on these plastics. So I'll see if some paint stripper will get it off. It looks terrible. But yeah, it seems to run really good. So I'll bring it in from outside and park it in the shed so it doesn't get ants, nests and bugs all through it again. So it's the next day. I cleaned the water out of the carby. That seems to be running fine now. It looks terrible still because it looks like it's got a spray over paint on it. It's pretty hard to clean off. I'm going to see if I can get some paint stripper today and see if I can clean some of that paint off. So I'm just testing it out on this washing machine here. It seems to be running the washing machine pretty good. We've just recently gone 12 days without power here. We had a huge storm come through and take down many power lines around where we live, and we haven't had power for 12 days, so we've had to set up alternate measures to wash our clothes, and this is the washing machine up in the shed, and yeah, seems to be running it okay. But yeah, so far so good. So been trying to clean this overspray paint off this generator, and because I don't actually have any paint strip, I haven't gone out and gotten any yet, I thought I'd give this a try. Got a few cans of this lying around and it's pretty cheap. So I sprayed a bit of that on there and it seems to be getting it off. I mean, it's not getting it all off, but it's getting some of it off, making it look a little bit better. But yeah, this stuff seems to work to get some of that overspray off. You can see there that top part there compared to the other side here, because that's what it used to be like. It used to be all like that. Okay. Time to change the oil on this thing. Probably should have done it. Probably should have done it before I ran it, but didn't. So here we go. Here we are. Put this rag underneath here because oil is like to spill everywhere. You tip it out. Right there. So after a few hours of paint stripping and trying to clean that old paint off, this is what I've ended up with. It's still nowhere near perfect, but a lot better than what it used to look like. That paint was on there, or it is still on there. The paint that I got off was on there so hard, it must have been sitting on there for many, many, many years. They had an ant's nest in there. The petrol had water in it. Fixed all that up. Runs really nicely and powers everything as expected. It just looked crappy. So I used all this stuff here. A lot of scrubbing and rubbing, and this is where I'm up to. Still not perfect, but still okay.